Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you the shower connection. This is of course a rough end, and I used push to connect system. The brand that I used was SharkBite, and it was really easy. So let me show you how I did it. Alright, so this is the main valve here. This whole main piece came with my faucet, with my shower faucet. Inside here, if you take this off, you've got a cartridge. So this piece here is a cartridge. This is a lever to turn the water basically from cold to hot. We've set it up so that we have HC, right? So that means hot is on the left, cold is on the right, and typically it will say, you know, which way is up, which way is down. Let me put this back on. Now we attached it here to the studs, and we built our walls here are 2x4, so we just put a 2x4 in the back. Now of course you may need to adjust it differently depending on the thickness of your walls. So over here on these 2x4s, we're gonna have 1/2 inch of a foam, waterproof foam. So that takes 1/2 inch, and then we're gonna have some tiles, and tiles combined will probably be another 1/2 inch. So you need at least 1 inch sticking out. Now mowing, for example, sends this little tool, and it basically works to protect your valve here as you're doing construction. So the way this works is basically you put this on top. Okay, it snaps into place. And then what you can use is this green piece is where the wall should end. So if I kind of look in the profile here, didn't put it all the way. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, so it snaps into place, and then they also give you screws where you basically, you know, temporarily attach it to the shower valve. So now if I leave this on and use this as a guide for the thickness, this is, you know, how thick my wall can be. So until this edge here, right? So I've got about, you know, from 2x4 here, it's about 1 inch, which is what I want. But if you want, if your wall is thinner, you can of course move this backwards, and maybe instead of 2x4 you can use something thinner, maybe 1 inch board. All right, so let me talk about the connections here. So I'll take this off for now. So what we have here is we've used the push to connect system. So these are SharkBite connections. These are on these sides, we've got 90-degree elbows, so for hot water and for cold water. We use the Teflon tape here. So we've got these connections. I'll show you how they look. Half an inch SharkBite connection to our PEX. We're using PEX pipes here, and it's the other side is FNPT connection. So it's this threaded connection. So we use Teflon tape, we threaded it in both sides, and then this one is a straight coupling again. The FNPT connection here, and then this a normal push to connect SharkBite connection here. So this is hot water, cold water, and then this one here goes all the way up here to the shower. All right, so this is where the shower head is going to be. Now this little piece here is actually it's called drop ear. So it has those connections where you can attach it to the wall. So these ears, and they have 2 on the side and 1 on the top. And basically I have an extra package here. It looks like this. Drop ear elbow. Right, so this one is a typical PEX connection, and then this is again same one, FNPT connection, where your shower is gonna come out of here. Now this piece here is pretty handy. This is just a piece of plastic. I got it on Amazon, and you know the way it works is basically you have a threaded connection here, right? And then you, doesn't focus, eh? All right, threaded connection here. And this basically goes into the drop ear. So it helps when, you know, when you're putting the wall, this is a temporary one. Then you can untwist it, take it off, and attach your shower head later once you have the walls and tiling and everything complete. Now we've connected these PEX pipes here to our copper pipes, and you can see the connections here. We had to use a T, right? So we have one for this is cold water, and then one for hot water. Right, so these are standard SharkBite T connections. It takes copper here, and then we just use the PEX pipe here because it's easier. One thing I recommend getting is something like this. This tool is basically, again, from SharkBites for different thicknesses of the pipe. We used 1/2 inch pipe. And then what you do is basically you put the pipe here, and you can measure the depth, so you can mark the depth, so that when you're connecting, you can make sure that you pushed it all the way. And it also has this metal ring here, and what that does, it basically, as you twist it, it cleans the edges. So I've used this quite a lot to make sure that all the connections are done properly. Pretty easy tool to use. And to cut the PEX pipe, I have this knife here. You basically, push it several times, and it has this edge here, and it basically cuts the pipe nice and square. Now you can also use these for cutting your ABS pipes, so it's pretty great tool. All right, so let's summarize what I had to get. We got shower valve coming from Moen. So this came in the package from Moen. What I had to get is this connection here, so these 2 elbows. This one here, so 3. Then we've got 2 elbows here on the sides, right? So 4 or 5. We've got the drop ear, 6. Got this little tool, 7. And then we've got 2 T's, 8 and 9. So 9 pieces altogether, plus the pipe. That's pretty much it. Now this one here is for your tub, right? So this is just to close it off. We don't have a tub here. Got the shower base here, so we're not using the tub, and so hence we installed this a little bit higher. Now if you have a tub, you probably want to install it a little bit at a lower height. So there you have it. It was pretty easy to install. You definitely don't need to be a plumber to figure this out. I will leave all the links to the products that I used in the description below. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. I'll make sure to answer your questions. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.